Alright, back at it. MMA Quick is the only MMA channel that fucking matters. Chris Weidman versus Luke Rockhold 2 in the works for UFC 230 in New York. This absolutely sucks. This is nothing more than two guys with names that they're having fight each other. You got to keep in mind, Chris Weidman had multiple opportunities to fight Luke Rockhold in a rematch. He didn't want those rematches. Then Luke Rockhold lost the belt. Then Luke Rockhold got his ass kicked a couple times. Then Chris Weidman broke both of his thumbs playing pinochle in the backyard with his fucking kids. Then Chris Weidman, booked a couple fights, fell out of a couple fights. Luke Rockhold got his ass kicked a few more times. Now, now they're about to fight each other again. I'm going to tell you right now, this fight's going to go down the same exact way, with Chris Weidman kicking Luke's ass for a good 2 minutes and 40 seconds, and then Luke Rockhold kicking Chris Weidman's ass for the rest of that round, and possibly finishing him at the end of that round, and possibly finishing him at the start of the second round. I'm telling you, man, I'm exhausted with the UFC always just adding the New York fighters to the New York cards. Just focus on giving us the best fight cards, and we will tune in. Nobody cares about Chris Weidman. Nobody cares about Aljamain Sterling. Nobody cares about Ray Longo. Nobody cares about fucking, what's that dude's name? John Vellante, spelled with a Gian. That shit sounds stupid. Oh, fuck, this is cringy. Luke Rockhold should be going up to 205 to fight Alexander Gustafsson just for a fresh coat of paint. Alexander Gustafsson probably was going to maul Luke Rockhold shit to death. That's what I think. Chris Weidman's big ass should be going up to 205 too with his big ass head. And, it's always a weight cutting issue with him too. It's always, he makes it. He does make the weight. But it's always, every time he loses, like, this and that. This is an absolute shit show. There's nothing to gain from this fight. This is nothing but bragging rights that nobody cares about. This is like you beating your little brother up and bragging about it. It's like, dude, why are you telling everybody you beat me up, man? It's like, I'm your little brother. And it's like, well, I'm your big brother, and I kicked your ass, and I'm going to always kick your ass. Who really gives a shit, man? If Luke Rockhold gets that chin tested again, he'll go down. Chris Weidman, if the fight goes long enough, he will gas out, and Luke Rockhold will kick his ass. Who really gives a fuck is the true question. I don't know what else to say. Man, fuck it. It is what it is. Let me know what you think in the comments.